because I'm a bit frustrated by all the bugs, I decided to just record the game. So if there are any strange bugs, I can at least, or badly designed user interface or gaming experience phenomena, then we can at least correct and mention that. Alright, it's better. Yeah, so last game again, I think there's a severe weakness in the user interface. It's also this mini-map and the attack notification function. It doesn't work correctly. Last game, my wall was attacked by enemy ram, and although there was this sound only one time, like ding ding, you know, the attack sound, you are under attack. It was being signaled, and of course I heard it, but I couldn't find the location on the minimap, and the blinking, white blinking of the area or whatever object is under attack, it wasn't really visible to me, so I couldn't find it. And then I was like, okay, probably some false alarm or some deer, I don't know, a crocodile or a wolf or whatever, you know. Yeah, because I'm playing the game. If it's really an important attack, I expect the game to notify me on a way that is visible, and it's not, you know. So, and that's not my mistake. That's because, as I said, it's badly designed in terms of readability and system status, and all these kind of things. And if I'm not able to see it, then this will affect the gameplay performance, and it's frustrating because it has nothing to do with skill level. It has everything to do with how does the game deliver information via the computer to the player, and it's not well done. The minimap is not okay. This with the attack sound is inconsistent, and it's barely visible where I'm under attack. And if I then just think I cannot find it so fast, it must have been some kind of a wolf or deer, then we have a big problem. Because what happened last game, and it became a big problem, it was an enemy ram. And only when the ram attacked the second building, after my wall was down, I noticed that I was actually under attack by an enemy. And it was the enemy ram that caused the issues and the sound. But when I looked at the minimap, I couldn't see it correctly where it was. Because also the flashing, the white flashing probably was only very short time. And when it's just in between, I'm not going to look there for a minute on the minimap to wait like, is something changing? Am I still under attack? You know, why sometimes the attack sound comes like 10 times in 10 seconds, and then it comes one time and then not anymore. Why? All these inconsistencies, they affect the gameplay way too much, and so frustrating, because I don't want to lose games because the attack signal doesn't come in correctly, because the user interface is crappy and the minimap is crappy, and even the rules concerning when to play the sound, it's not even consistent. You know what I mean? It's just not consistent. And it should be consistent, and it's not. It's very annoying. I thought out as a Khmer, I don't even need these buildings that are prerequisite, right? So whatever. I think there is a tunnel. We should try to wall it off. So go there, wall it off. So yeah, I was very frustrated, and then yeah, we basically lost the game because of this error of information delivery and processing. And the latter becomes is caused by the former. I've been complaining about this many times. That the minimap is not clear, it's not sufficient, it doesn't work correctly. It's just a disaster. It's as if we're back in 1995. That's the minimap basically. And I also already said before, I am not a jet fighter pilot. Yeah? Oh, what a disaster. It should be successful at some point, but apparently my villager will die. No! I'm not so good at this quick walling yet. I think bear is easier to defeat, by the way, than the wolf. The wolf is a bit faster, so that's why it failed. If it was a bear, the villager would be safe. So there is progress. That's great. And this function also doesn't work. As you already saw, it was lagging. So yeah, if it's lagging, even though I have 120 frames per second on my computer here, you can see Fraps reporting this metric. And there's definitely something wrong with this software, right? So, and then I ask myself, why do the other players not have these issues, right? Some players have these issues and some do not. So the result will be that if we play together against each other, then the result is like fake, right? It's like a fake result you get. We're doing fast castle build. Severely frustrated by the game's operations. I don't even have a lumber camp yet. It's so typical. I just try to do the most optimal Khmer build that I can imagine right now. Hey, get ready with the stupid house, please. Well, that's done. Still need one more ville. So the wood is gone. The stragglers are gone. That sucks. Because we do need some wood still. So yeah. But as I said, it's a quick castle ace build. And soon we will be able to avoid a lumber camp. This is crazy, but it's working. Ah, we got some extra food, that's good news. I cannot see. I don't know, my friend. I don't have a market. So choose to go for a mill instead of a lumber camp, because I need the lumber camp later and I don't need it yet. I first need them. Yeah, what the fuck? They're just not able to communicate. In real life, probably the same. It's a very big problem in society. But they all have egos, most of them. As if they are like Prince Mehmed II of Ottoman Empire. But in reality, the performance is as if they are like a William Wallace after 3 decapitations and 6 weeks of torture. So that's really bad. And still, yeah, communicate with me. Come on. How should I know what's happening in your town if I don't have a market? Right? How should I know? How should I know? I don't even have a market yet. That's a fucking problem in the whole fucking game. I don't have any wood. But yeah, we'll have to wait first. At least we're not... yeah, okay, this was the fastest Castle Age timing, that's true. But we cannot do anything with it because there's no wood. Anyway, I am frustrated by this behavior of team members. Because I think it's not so hard to understand, right? But before we do a market, we're gonna do a stable, because I want knights, and then we can go for market, and so on and so on. And a house. Oh, this is a disaster. Good that we went for the mill with the boar. There's still 1 boar left, so that will be good in between solution. Okay, so you can go and farm again. Cannot be serious. It's always like this. When I don't watch the status before I do an action, I already have a coincidental problem. Alright, well, we're producing knights, that's fine. We're gonna need some house again, and soon we need more farms. We need still waiting for market. Let's create some vision. We got enough villagers anyway. That's not the problem. Alright. I don't know if he needs help. Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. I don't have a market. Yeah. Is it my responsibility to have a market so that I can see what you have on your game? Or is it maybe your responsibility to at least try communicate something that has a meaning to me in this situation, so that I can try help you without needing to ask myself questions about your situation that you should answer for me if you want my help. I think that's just the least I can ask for, man. I already need to manage my own fucking town. But that's the thing in online game. I get frustrated by bugs, I get frustrated by team members, and sometimes also by myself. Of course. Just a little bit less. And with good reason. I don't want to get housed again. I want that situation to subside. I don't have a market. I am building a market right now, especially for you. I don't even need it. Maybe to get rid of some of this gold. Let's check it out. What's up there? I don't know what's up there, man. Just, we have to check it out. Alright. You are so lucky that I'm going there. Function fast. I guess my troops not so good against the Viking raiders over there, but yeah, we'll have to try and do something against it. Right, we have to get the next TC and then we can go up to... yeah, what the hell, man? Do I need to think about you all the time, my friend? I don't even have any upgrades yet. I'm not going to waste troops against an army that has been made to attack. What is your own army there, my friend? Where's your own army? Where's your army? Huh? What the hell, man? Yeah, right, I mean, come on. Do I need to think for you even? Do I also need to hold your pajamas before you go to bed? Or what? Right, I mean, come on. Is that too much to ask for? That there is normal communication that's comprehensible? I'm still on 1 TC. Nay! What the hell is this for fucking luring? Only on my troops? Look, he just ignores red! What a disgusting fake game. I'm so disgusted by this. Why are they always after me? What's the fucking problem? Right, I mean, what the fuck? Did you see that? They're crazy! Now he's going back. He could just kill the villagers. He doesn't. He's only after my troops. Because they're not upgraded yet. I already know. That's why I'm immediately looking at it. What the fuck, man? This is crazy. And red is not even registering it. He is just waiting, and then the yellow is retreating, and only then he's putting his villagers way too late into the town center. Yeah, so no surprise. No surprise that it's a disaster. With such team members, right? I mean, come on. Ah, so frustrated. Almost no wood anymore left because of all this stuff that needs to be handled. First, yeah, just go out of whack everybody at the same time. So the best thing to do now is to get another town center up. That we can then use to get Imperial. It should work out. At least yellow has not come back. I expect my allies to have... The communication is so bad. There is just no communication at all. No wonder I keep losing with 6 team members, man. Seriously. Yeah, right. I mean, come on. Let's be real. if you are not communicating, if there's a problem that I can easily and gladly help you with, I love solving it with my knights. But instead, what do we get? I get sniped in the middle of the red's base here, between his town centers. Red isn't even reacting. Only when his yellow's enemy's troops are safe, only then he is going into the town center to garrison. I mean, what the hell, right? What the fuck is this for a strange way of playing by my team members? It almost feels as if they're playing for the opponent. Like that, right? I think you can imagine why I say this. I think it's barely visible what's happening on the minimap when this attack sound is confirmed. Yeah, so where am I under attack? You think that color is really visible? Why are my troops so slow? You think that color is really visible? That white against teal and grey? Do you think that I can then see the white? Why are they so obsessed with me? I mean, look at the camera. He's obsessed. Something's not right here. Alright, now I'm really severely confused. I already thought, what the hell? Because I just wanted to do that the same. Why is it here? On my location. Oh, he needs help. Obsession has started again. And we go change plans again. Why the fuck are you here, Red? You cause lag, to be honest. Just your whole being here is causing lag. Yeah. It's severely impacting everything in this game. I don't know. But I am severely frustrated by... am I playing green? Purple? Who the fuck am I? You know, I mean, you get like confused. Horrible, right? I mean, yeah, you're so obsessed. Look, what is this? Why do they need to be so obsessed with me? That's not nice. I can assure you that it's a sad, disgusting thing. Well, it's barely visible, the red overlay over that. Yeah, well, of course, there's nothing to do here. It's all going south. Yeah. What the fuck are they here inside? What the fuck, man? Serious? What the fuck is it for shit game already? Really, I'm walking from left to right, and it doesn't matter if I go left or right, because the team members are so fucking bad that it doesn't matter. I mean, I get sniped in his base, and he is basically operating in favor of the fucking enemy, right? We've all seen it happen here. He was basically working for yellow with his behavior. I'm not going to fight there with my knight. What do you think? Get the fuck out of my town, Red. I don't want you here. Fucking idiot. I don't even know where these villages are located. How can I see the white villagers when there is teal, when there is grey, when there is relics? How should I know? And there is white flickering from I am under attack. So how should I know which white dot is the villager that I now selected? I don't. So please developers, do something about it. I have no information to run this game on. I'm not a jet fighter pilot, right? I paid for this game to have a commercial game, and I'm also not 12 years old. And actually I have very good eyes. And that I have to complain about this, that just shows how bad it is. And it takes away the fun out of the game. And that's completely understandable what I'm saying. Look at Red, he's a useless player. First he thinks I'm going to flee, and then he's like, oh no wait, we're just going to do nothing. Indeed. Just do that first. Just do that first. You don't have to expect anything useful from the others. I don't know what these villages are doing here and why they are not registered as idle. I thought they were not. Let's go out and meet him. Why are you so slow? What the fuck is the problem? Yeah. I want university. Where's the gold? All the gold is so far away, forward only stone, all at the back in the base gold. I mean, it's predictable that my villages move forward in search of gold, because my army goes forward. So if in front of my town center there's only stone and no gold, then at some point my villages will be outmaneuvered and we'll have to walk all the way back to get the gold that's not even there. I mean, come on. The gold that's in our enemy base, in our friend's base, that's dead. Still don't even have a fucking ballistics. You can barely see which unit is what. Right? You can see, I mean, everything is in front and blobbered. There's no real way to micro this unless you zoom in, and even then it's not visible and really clickable because of all the lag. So when you play against somebody that is doing good micro, then he has jet fighter eyes. That's not how a game should be designed, developers. And this is all done for this whole ELO thing, right? That's not okay. course I'm gonna be fighting a little bit for this gold, because this gold is what delivers me the food, so of course I fight for it. And the strange lag when I scroll is starting again. It's all so annoying. I feel as if it's like fake sometimes. And what I already said is that the game has been designed in such a way that it's designed for experience. For a specific psychological outcome per player, for each player. And that it just manipulates the outcomes for as far as it's possible without that it's detected by people. I have been producing villagers out of 5 town centers like continuously. This function doesn't work, come on. You can barely recognize the mill from any other building, the house, when you're playing Khmer. It's I have no idea. Let's defeat him in detail, that's much smarter. Get out, get out. The fucking longbowmen are after us. What the fuck do you think you have to do here? Get the fuck out of this pickle. What else? What else? What do you think? That we want to stay there? In those logistical situations, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare. I'm not gonna play there. What do you think? That I'm gonna play on that place? I don't think so. Why are you not working there as you should? Look at how bad the economy is. Somehow, I don't know. We have recorded the game. I think it's a bit strange. I must have been raided from behind. I don't know what's happening. Yeah, I'm not going to... There's no gold. Lots of stone, but no gold. I know why. I need that resource. I cannot do anything now against that army. No, nothing. I don't even have fucking bracer. Oh, what I said. I can't do shit against that. Nothing. I have 24 vills. And we still haven't got on 300? Come on. Hey! Oh yeah, that's his farm. Wasting my time there again. Well, my troops get slaughtered. They're not even upgraded yet. There are skirms, and please let the behavior of the units be different than what it is there, right? I mean, that's just not how it should be. Yeah, I think that's just not how it should be. How our units should behave. That's not how it is. They should stand on defensive always, automatically. They don't even do this. The only thing he has on his time, literally, on his side is like time and the bullshit that my team members represent. Yeah, because I cannot fill up every gap when they are with so many players, and I just have to wait till that the skirmishers are ready in sufficient numbers before I can attack. That's just a fact. And before that, it's just useless. This is army in being. The only reason he can't go forward is because I'm saving this. But yeah, I need new farms and everything, and it's just not correct what's happening. I don't even have fucking resources for a market that has been destroyed. I get so pissed from this. I don't want to play like this, you know. I want to have a fun game with fun team members that have armies, that communicate, that work for me instead of against me. Yeah. I also want to be born with a mother that works with me instead of against me for the government and for Zionist Jews and Christians and I don't know what kind of people that are not family. Right? Is that too much to ask for? Is it too much to ask for what everybody would say is actually normal and good? Apparently yes. So I was just waiting. I will be waiting here. Just build it already. We're waiting. There isn't even a market. At least the army there is still there. This is a problem. Fucking assholes. Yeah, I want to say like what the fuck, how much coincidence do you want to have on your side, right? Yeah, right, I mean, I need to play against multiple players at the same time in a way that's just not possible. With timings and coincidences in their favor, that's just not possible to defend against. Look, the skirmishes, they're really getting haunted exactly correctly how they need to be haunted, right? I mean, there's no chance for my units. There's no chance for my units if they come from so many sides at the same time. It's just sad. Should have placed a gate here so they couldn't come in. But yeah, I expect some team play. But hey, nowadays I should stop being frustrated because I was born with the mother. She's Jehovah's Witnesses. That's the same as not. Yeah, it's better not to be born. And the same with these team members. It's better to not have them on your team because if you communicate with them, I waste my time because they're not there to be helped because they're not helping you. They're only helping the enemy, right? We've seen it. We've all seen here on this specific location that Red had 2 town centers. He did nothing while my troops were physically already under attack because the attack signal was lit and the horns were sounded. So, and then he just does nothing. And only when I first quick react and retreat my army so that it's not slaughtered because it's not yet upgraded. Somehow this player exactly knows always what my weakness is. The not upgraded knights, and they're there between the town centers of Red and we're just gonna go there because Red isn't going to do anything. Apparently that's the assumption. Why? Because I'm with these bad team members. Just like what I said with my mother, Jehovah's Witnesses, better not to be born there. Just as I said with this game, better not to have these team members. We really need to do something about this. We really need to communicate as team members. And if that's not even possible, then there is no team. And I'm just wasting my time getting frustrated. Time that I should have had to build up my skirmisher force against this player because he was not so good. But yeah. If all the other players just give in and help the opponents, then I can just as well play 4 versus 1. So 1 pro versus 4 noobs. Then I have easier time than I play with 3 team members that are basically anchors and dead weights on my back, creating all kinds of, in Black Forest, entrances into my base that I need to cover extra, which would not have been the case when I was alone. So basically these people, they should just stop playing this game. And the developers, as I said, they should implement improvements. This is not some test for jet fighter pilot eyes, right? So do something about it, seriously. Because you can say, oh Teunus, you're having so much critics, so much complaints, you should do it better yourself. This is really not an argument if you know where I'm born. And if you talk like that, and you talk shit like that, you really have no clue about reality either. That's why my predictions come true all the time, because I know how reality works. Because I found out the bad way. And I want this game to at least be fun, right? And not be frustrating. Nice within the 10 minutes feudal age timing on Black Forest. Very clean as it should be. Not a good game at all. So